Thursday morning thoughts. It's AT Malone, the first of my name because the second is already here. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos from your boy. First day of the work week, last day of the week with my son. And no matter how long this transition has been as far as the custody arrangement that I have with him, that last day is still brand new to me. I will never get comfortable with my son not being here in his house on a regular basis. It's an abnormal thing, guys. I don't know how some parents are just cool with just, spending a couple of hours or a few days with their child and then just shipping them off. That's why I never understood why some parents would, send them off to their grandparents' house for the whole summer. There is no way in hell that I would ever subject my son to being without me for that long period of time. Because I enjoy my son. I love hanging out with him. He doesn't get on my nerves. He's an awesome kid. He's funny. We goof off. We spend quality time together. And if you are, a subscriber on the channel, you already see the things that we do on a regular basis. So we are locked in and dialed in with each other. We have a very strong relationship. And as you know, my strong opinion, which I believe to be fact, is that fathers are the most important parent in a child's life, regardless of what anybody says, man. The type of bond that you create with your child is something, honestly, man, from the man above, man. The directions that God gives us and we turn around and give them, and losing sleep and making sure that they have everything that they need, these sacrifices that we make on a regular basis. It's a God-like mentality and a gift that he gave us, man. It's hard to explain. All you can do is actually just show it, man, by action, right? So that's what's going on right now in my mind, because I do not like being without my son. But the thing that me and him have been working on all week, and I've been just embedding in his brain, man, is just to push forward. Now, he only has a month left for this school year, and he's transitioning over to middle school. So, of course, you're going to feel that fatigue. We were kids. We were in, elementary school, middle school, high school, even some of us in college. And we know that at that end of the year, man, you almost tapped out. But in order to make sure that you achieve that goal, you graduate, you move on to the next grade, you got to push forward. You got to push through. You got to make sure that you do not let the outside world or those voices in your head that's telling you to stop, to quit, to be lazy. No, you got to block all that shit out and push forward, no matter what. And if you continue to find these distractions, maybe you are positioning yourself in the wrong place. You're out of order. You're not where you're supposed to be. You got to lock back in. Maybe you got to reset. But in order to do that, man, it takes action. You have to have that willpower to push forward and push through. We have so many distractions right now, and I cannot believe people don't even realize that they are being distracted from things that actually matter. Why are grown ass adults debating on who would win between 100 men and a gorilla? That is some shit that an elementary school kid like my son would be discussing among his classmates, his friends. Why do we have grown ass adults having this type of discussion? Like, who the fuck cares? Don't you have more important things to worry about? Like making sure that, you got college tuition saved up for your kids, or you got these student loans that you need to pay off that you've been pushing off. There's all type of investments that you could be making right now while the market is still on an up and down swing. There's policies being put in place in the United States and in your particular state that you should be focusing on. I would think that those are a few things that we should be worried about instead of who would win between a fight of 100 men and a stupid ass gorilla. It's never going to happen, right? It's not. Unless we got a whole bunch of idiots that, put something like that together, man. But anyways, even with those type of situations, we know that the media is trying to distract us. You got to push forward. There might be friends and family that are trying to knock you off your path of greatness, and that happens on a regular basis, especially with me, man. But I don't let that affect me at all. Why? Because when I am trying to reach a goal, I'm focused and I'm locked in, and I don't give a damn about what people have to say at all. I'm pushing forward. And we gotta get in the habit of doing that all the time, man. You cannot complain about anything if you are not really focusing and putting your energy towards that thing. See, as a man, we know that nothing's going to just come to us, right? That path of success is something that you have to tread. Nobody's gonna lay that out for you. All right? Now, if you are a phenomenal parent like I am, yes, I'm laying out the path of success for my son, but he's the one that has to walk that shit. I can only pave the way for him. He has to actually get off his ass and go do the shit though, man. So stop being distracted. Do not allow people to distract you. And you got to push forward through all of the nonsense. There's always going to be obstacles in your way. There's always going to be challenges. There's always going to be hardships. But guess what? That is just a testament to your story, to your legacy. And how do you know what you made of unless you're being tested, man? I did a whole battle tested, morning thoughts months ago. Go watch that, man. And yes, I will repeat myself from time to time because we are at a point to where people let information go in one ear, out of the other. They like short form content more than long form content. So sometimes you have to repeat yourself, just like you have to as a parent with your child, since their brain isn't fully developed yet, right? So I'm going to continue to preach these things that actually matter, because somebody has to wake you guys up and say, hey, you guys are being distracted by the things that are not important. These are the things that you should be worried about. Let's refocus. Let's re-strategize. Let's make sure that we are building each other up. Let's make sure that we are pushing each other to greatness. Let's make sure that we push through those distractions, the laziness, the inconsistencies, the excuses. Let's push through all of that shit so we can become greater as a whole group, man. But that is my Thursday morning thoughts. I gotta still eat, feed the dog, wake this one up, and get my ass to work, man. I appreciate everybody watching. It's actually 5:04 a.m., man. So you already know. Started shooting this thing around what? Almost 9 minutes long. So what? 4:55 a.m. Still half asleep, but still got the workout in, man. I appreciate y'all watching. I'll catch y'all later. All right, peace.